Why the fuck is he there?
So we're gonna take some time, figure out this deal, and by the end of the month, we should have a couple of magic rings in our possession.
Yes. Also, I will
and then
say
we
something.
become.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure that the MSF territory becomes a kind of a safe haven for us. You know,
Hopefully.
at least for our men and so on. This guy.
Krieger's pretty accommodating, but he doesn't know our true purpose. He just thinks I opened up a garage.
That's true, but of course, just saying, we'll go see how it works out. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna. We will probably soon ally with Frank and what was their name?
Sarah and Aaron.
Sasha.
Sasha. So that means we will probably have some easy access to them, which means we can have some opportunities of little fests there.
We'll see how things go. But Aaron isn't doing much trade lately.
She's probably scared shitless. Soon enough, she will probably end up joining MSF.
You're a great big optimist.
Oh, I always see business opportunities. In the meanwhile, do your best, fellas, to steal and have fun.
So, should we go back to the bar?
Yeah.
Alright, so, day goes on, and you hear a noise outside. Each and every one of you. Oh, is everyone back, by the way? Okay.
Yeah. No.
Alright. Notice, it'll be a pretty easy notice check, by the way.
What's that ruckus?
One.
I'll still probably fail.
How can you...
Yes,
my god, that'd be the worst luck.
Oh wait, no. Yes, I hear it too.
Yeah, because you see a giant armoured van pull up outside.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I want that.
Oh.
And in walks in Frank and Sasha.
Hey!
Frank!
Jolly Frank and Scary Sasha.
The names aren't displayed.
Yeah, drinks to our guest. Put them on Kane's tab.
I think their names aren't displaying. Oh yeah, there you
go. Frank has got a big fucking smiley face. He just kind of like yells, "Congratulations! You guys did fucking great at the pits."
It was nothing, Frank. We beat the crap out of them. You probably saw me. Yes, me doing the great work, yeah? Yeah.
I saw you with that fucking hook. Oh, you gotta teach me that one of these days.
Yeah, of course, said to spit, just does, Revolver Ocelot spins his fucking crossbow.
And Jack, here, Sasha, get one of your men in here. Like, he actually, walks up, hands you a camera and says, just take a picture punching me in the face. Go on, do
it. Said pops up in the background.
Oh, he's photobombing, is he? No, that's alright, mate.
You don't have to actually punch him.
Come on, don't be a killjoy.
Alright, he does a punch sort of pose for him.
He takes the picture, and it's just you've got the saddest fucking look on your face. You don't look into it whatsoever.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Frank's got both his fists up in the kind of ponciest I've never been in a fist fight in my life way possible. Gotta pull in a few more Frank's men.
I think this is why we don't hang around Frank that much.
Yeah, Frank is quite happy to be here. Sasha is just kind of like looking between each of you with a completely business-like look on her face. Like she's been dealing with his kind of over-the-top jolliness all day.
Ah, Sasha! Beautiful Sasha! Welcome to our humble little abode.
Gotta say, it looks nicer since I was last here. Granted, Choker was still alive then.
Well, we don't talk much about Joker now, do we?
Yeah, he hasn't been referenced in at least 10 episodes.
Somewhere Joker just...
That was in character.
I think it wasn't. I think it's more than 10.
Why is he sitting down? He has to drinks for a guest.
He starts pouring drinks. Right, Kane, you lot, fucking... I'm sure you've no doubt heard what's been going on over on our end.
Yeah, let's take a seat.
There are any? There's not any more tables than this.
But can't we
They
bring
just-
some of the tables together? Oh fuck!
Yeah, move
Right,
aside.
Jack
I'll
ends up
just-
underneath Sasha,
I'll-
which of course is how he likes it.
I'll
There's
just-
a chair lodged very uncomfortably.
Okay, brought a table
So
over.
is Frank sitting on top of it?
We had to move some tables over. Frank likes to sit on the table.
Everyone in the bar has peaked interest except from Ricky Henway, who's still vaping in the corner.
Ricky!
You just been
Said,
vaping for like a week.
said Jules.
And there's chairs seeping on top of the table.
Said Jules to Ricky. Hey, Ricky!
Yeah.
Hey, don't be such a rude man to our guest.
You alright, Frank? Alright, Ricky? Right, Sasha? Yeah.
There we
I mixed
go.
up the voices then. I didn't even swap voices.
You shaky bugger.
That is the manliest woman I've ever heard. Jack is very interested.
Don't know why I do voices when I can't do voices. I can't do voices.
Has George not moved from that spot in weeks?
No one noticed, but he died standing up.
Oh, fuck. You okay, George?
Swedes do eat a voice, George, so I can't say anything.
Oh, hello there, young lady.
Oh,
You
thank-
remind me of my good old days. Now, did I ever tell you about the time I actually ran my own gang? We
I
want to
believe-
hip. He just keeps talking while you throw him out.
And he didn't throw him out, he just realizes he's been there this whole time.
We want a hippest crew, yo.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Ricky goes back to vaping in the corner.
So
He just
he's
loves.
just sitting there for a week vaping.
He comes here every day at 5 and just vapes in the corner and drinks. This is
That's
his
why-
retirement, and he likes it
this is why Jack doesn't speak to him.
because he
Goddamn.
vapes.
Yes.
What's wrong with vaping?
I don't know, it just sounds so stupid.
Exactly.
Oh, I see.
So,
anyway,
it's not everyone, not like thrown in everyone, but there are quite a few of Sasha's like gang in here. They don't seem to be creating a ruckus, but people are generally making way for them.
that's understandable.
Yeah. So a couple of them start playing pool.
They
Sasha
have
just
better respect than we do.
well, they see you every day, so they know you're not actually any threat. But Sasha's gang walk around in like scrap metal face masks and old welding masks and such.
Aha.
So you should probably give them a wide berth, or you'll scratch yourself and get tetanus.
that that metaphor was painful. Anyway,
Metaphor?
no, never mind.
We
Anyway.
want to call an alliance of convenience.
Be very convenient for us. Look, we came here because we need, whether it's permanent or not, we need help in this. My citizens are scared, and you guys,
We're not better off.
look, even if all three of us work together, they outnumber us more than 2 to 1. But
Oh.
people are scared of the name MSF. And we're doing a meeting with this guy next week. If you guys come along, we might be able to coerce him into not making any more moves. But we know he's probably gonna set his sights on us at some point. This guy's fucking rabid. You know, the territories that he captured, they were the fucking lucky ones.
Really? Because they fell quickly.
Not just that. I think a map is brought out. The map is brought out. Everyone has the same map. These
Everybody-
3 territories just to the west of him. He's plagued them.
He's what?
He plagued them. He paid off some necromancers, dropped zombies in the place. They're dead zones.
Shit. We've got a zombie epidemic?
Oh,
Luckily, it's contained within the walls. That whole the lower ghetto is seemingly handling that itself, but this guy is fucking pragmatic. He's pure fucking evil.
Okay, so the leader of this place, how strong is he?
He's some guy, fucking wizard with knives. Not exactly strong, but his muscles what I'm scared about. Guy walks around dressed up like a fucking cowboy. Carries a revolver as big as my head.
Okay, I'll cut to really quick. He sounds like a cross between Vamp and Ocelot.
Oh my god! I just realised they are Vamp and Ocelot.
Because you just called him a wizard with
Perfect.
knives.
No,
That's
the leader is a
that's
wizard
the
with knives, and the other one walks around like a cowboy.
Yeah, because wizard with knives is literally how they describe Vamp in MGS2.
But yeah, okay, this guy
Shit,
is
you're up
seriously
against
bad.
Vamp and Ocelot.
In one person. That's bad news.
No, they're two separate people. Decide for yourself if that's better or worse.
We should probably hire Pliskin.
Have you ever heard?
Snake.
I've got the guy's name. He's called Ray Corman.
Ray Corman.
Okay, for one more, I thought he was going to say Brighton.
And the Metal Gear Solid references do not stop.
Oh my god.
I would think Kais has been home to most of them, given how he deals with clockworks. But yeah, okay. What's the rest of his leadership like? Do you know anything about them?
He's got a lot of commandants. It's quite a pyramid structure. It's just him, his right hand man, and the rest of it is just a bunch of commanders with squads beneath them. So he's the figurehead. Everyone else just has much smaller roles.
Interesting. What would happen if we were to try and destabilize the leadership?
That'd probably be a good first step, but like I said, we're trying to avoid conflict. That's why I want your name up That's why I want your name at this meeting, so he backs off. He must have heard of MSF's reputation at least.
Yeah. Well, I'd be happy to help you guys out, but we need help here as well. As you can imagine, we're running dry.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an idea.
This is where. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
I could challenge him. 1-on-1, me beat him.
If he's heard of your reputation, do you think he'd go for that?
Yes.
The
Well, he
guy's got...
said he's rabid.
When I say he's rabid, I mean he's just ruthless. He's not stupid.
Rabbit.
He's a frog. It's the frogs.
This is where
God.
Sasha.
More
This is where
real
Sasha comes up. Erin was going to help us on this, but you've heard about the war in the plains, right?
She chickened out.
She didn't chicken out. She's pulled all trade in the city for the moment while she moves her army down south. Like 2 trade empires have already fallen, and people are fighting over the cities that they once supplied. And also, a bunch of people are really fucking jealous of Erin because she's got the trade rights to the city that only the agrarians have alongside her. So she's got bigger problems. She's got bigger fish to fry than some upstart who's dealing with Castle City itself.
In other words, shit is getting really, really bad.
Yeah. If we had Erin on our side, we'd outnumber him, but she's out of contact at the moment.
Yes.
Right. So the question becomes, how do we arrange a meeting so that we can get to what you suggest, try and get him to back off?
This is where Frank jumps in again. That's the part I dealt with. We got a meeting week from today.
Where at?
His territory.
Uh-oh.
His territory at the northern gate. Well, the southern gate for him into mine. He said, I don't like the message he sent when my emissary came back.
What was that?
Meetings agreed. Bring all the guards you need. It won't be enough.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that at all. It sounds like even if we were to bring along our best muscle, he could. What are the chances that if we go and do this and agree on his terms, that he backstabs us and then ends up ambushing us?
Can you really backstab someone when you don't trust him to begin with?
Yeah, good point.
I don't think this is going to go well. I think this whole war in the northern ghetto thing's about to spread south.
Wasteland Warriors, Rust Monsters.
Rust Monsters also have a gate into my territory, and you know the fucking code. I'm not allowed to tear down the wall or block the gate. Otherwise, everyone will turn on me.
You're not in a good position. But we'll be happy to help you out.
Good. You know, Kane, I'm happy you killed Joker.
Who's this speaking?
Frank.
Okay.
Sasha
Yeah.
kind of nods in agreement at that.
We'll do what we can to help each other out.
Did you say
doing this
choker?
together. Yeah, it's glad. No.
Excuse me. I'm the one who threw him.
Oh yeah, I heard the story. You know, when I heard the story that Kane threw Joker, that didn't make any goddamn sense.
It just got all spread out. Kane was the one who did it.
Well, yeah, you're the one who gets the most publicity.
Alright, look, I'll make sure that the story gets corrected so that in future generations will know. And also, I can't contribute much because my lot's having trouble, but there is a schoolhouse being built in your territory, and I did agree to send some books your way.
Oh,
Quite like books myself, and it's good to see that people are going to start reading again.
well, any
Isn't
help in
that
that front
right,
will be
Caius?
appreciated.
And Kai's just kind of punches Zed.
Oh, by all means.
He just ends up accidentally killing Zed.
I almost died on a bike today.
Wait, what was that now? someone else saw
Someone took one of our bikes today.
Some idiot.
They crashed it.
But yeah. Yep. Definitely, I'd say agree to go to the meet. And I'm just gonna do a what would be a good check? So obviously Frank knows the sort of layout of the place and everything like that.
You can ask him that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you ask him, and
Yeah.
he kind of goes, well, I didn't do much trade in those sectors before. There was one gang leader there, bloke called Darius, who I was on somewhat good terms with, and he died in the attacks over the last couple of months. I knew his sector a bit. The only thing noteworthy is an old fucking leisure centre. With a fucking hole in the roof.
Okay. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to roll a knowledge battle to see how that might aid us if anything comes up.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what my knowledge is as well.
Knowledge battle. So that's a D6.
Can I back him up if it doesn't work? Although it might work, so
You haven't,
Four.
got,
4.
you haven't got knowledge battle, you could roll it at like D4 minus 2, but he did get a success. So you got hash over it with Frank, and he goes, that...
Oh
Actually,
wait,
that
no,
old-
no, sorry, that wasn't me. Never mind.
That old swimming pool. It was a big old 2-story building. They had balconies with windows. Get a good vantage point in that place if we managed to ransack it early. Might be a good fallback if we're caught off in that sector.
Yes.
So
That's a
just
good
tell
one.
me one. Tell me one. All right, I know it's kind of like bullshitty,
Yeah.
but I kind of like it's doing a bit of dungeon world style of GMing. Tell me one feature about this building that would provide you with an advantage. Like it doesn't necessarily have to make sense for a leisure center. It's just like you talking over with Frank, you find out one key detail that this building has that would help you.
Doesn't sound.
It has numerous underground passages that are not easily discovered by naked eyes, or that new lights would know about.
Actually, come to think of it, that place was connected to the old sewer systems quite extensively. That place had an extensive network, oddly located around the swimming pool, which why I never fucking wanted to swim there aside from anything else. But yeah,
Well,
could move around with that thing.
yeah. And speaking of which, do you or Sasha, do you guys have any explosives on you?
Sasha, quite readily, for once excited in her life, says, Yeah, C4.
Excellent. Okay, this is a fallback option because obviously we prefer not to have everything go horribly wrong and get killed in the process. But if we need to be, we could wire several of the underground passages with explosives and get the drop in on them. They wouldn't see them. They wouldn't know about them until they blow up half their army if needs be.
Oh, it's only one swimming pool and they wouldn't be concentrated, but if we could pull them into that area...
That could work for us.
Okay.
And then, of course, we could always escape through a tunnel which hasn't been wired.
I'll go check my stocks of C4. I haven't used it in a few years.
Well, now's a good time as any, I suppose. This, of course, is the fallback, but yes.
Also, Sasha brings up, I was looking at your army. You have 40 people who you don't command?
Not directly.
We do?
Largo pipes up. They're my blokes.
They're his blokes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Would it be happy to lend us a hand, Largo?
Oh, they only signed on. Oh, God damn it! I can only do one voice. Fuck it. Largo just says, "Well, they only signed up to agree to defend their homes." I think it'd be quite a morale shock if we then told them they had to go and fight somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, that's a good idea. We're going to keep them as a standby to defend.
Yeah.
To defend here and your territories as well, if they can agree to that. I've got a roll persuasion on that actually.
Persuasion.
To see if they'd be happy defending not just our territory but also Sasha and Frank's until this crisis passes.
All right, roll persuasion.
Okay. 6. I'll just roll my wild. 9.
Yeah, that definitely works. So Largo kind of goes, I guess, if worse comes to worse, yeah, we can back these two up.
Very good.
Cool.
Very good. Trying to think if we missed anything. Okay, to say this in character as well.
The two of them kind of... Well, let's say the meeting goes on for another few minutes, and everyone comes to an agreement, I hope. Any objections? Jeff asks.
No.
And this is when Zed pipes up.
Swede will get this. I see what you did there, Swede.
No, I have nothing. Let's rock and roll, dude. Actually, who's getting the top? So we're aiming not to take the territory for him.
Well, for the time being, it's just trying to see if we can either negotiate or, if needs be, blow up half his army.
Oh dear.
In a straight-up fight, we'd probably lose, so...
You know where will be. I'll help you.
So they all kind of leave after a little bit. They stick around for a couple of drinks, bit of small talk, and they bugger off.
Okay.
By the way, Frank had his skeletons in here the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The customers were kind of scared of that.
Don't worry, you get used to it.
Yeah. Even Jeff was a little uneasy at that. You could see him occasionally checking below the bar to see if he still had his shotgun.
Yes. I really need to get some new headphones.
So after the meeting, Jeff kind of walks up and goes, "Are you sure you want to help them in this? It's a pretty tall order."
Well, I mean, we don't exactly want to be alone on all this, and if it means less people hitting all of us, then I guess the better. So.
Besides, I see several opportunities of good fortune for this.
About that, we're kind of hemorrhaging money, guys. I've brought it up before, but
Yeah.
I've got a couple of wealth solutions here under my hat.
Very good.
You're not gonna like the first one, because Choker liked it.
Oh,
Alright, come on. What is it?
Well, Choker was often outstrapped for cash, and his method of dealing with that was he would get his men that he trained up and sell them to other gangs. He would contract them, and then he would sell them off by contract.
This isn't exactly Jack's expertise.
Yeah. What's the next option?
We start charging rent.
Hmm.
Like, everyone here is living freely.
Hmm.
The only money they get is they just buy fruit and veg with at the markets. And by the by, they're not even buying fruit and veg anymore because Erin's not shipping it in. Everything's being grown on territory.
oh shit.
Oh,
How's
hang
that
on.
coming along?
If we were growing food, couldn't we be selling some of that?
Now that's what I wanted to talk about. Erin's gonna fucking hate us, but we are the biggest producers of food in the whole area. We have more land devoted to food. Once fucking Z Town is finished, we will be growing more food than Erin, completely and utterly.
Well, she's not here right now, so
It's
Yeah,
not
but when
her
she gets
problem.
back, she's gonna want you to stop.
well, we'll deal with that when the time comes.
But basically, we could pretty much solve our money problems, but we'll probably end up pissing her off.
We'll blow up that bridge when it comes to it.
Yeah.
Literally, probably.
Yeah, we'll have to. We have no choice in the matter, and also she isn't here because she's dealing with her own bigger fish problem. So if a small fish ends up getting a bigger portion, that's the fault of the big fish for not paying attention.
Right then, do you want me to give the farmers the go-ahead on this?
Yes.
I'll handle it. About charging rent. If you're up for that, it could. Let's just say the poorer people in this place are going to have issues, but again,
Well, we could do variable tax rates.
yeah, I don't know what that
great,
means.
taxes.
Now, this is where Zed comes in.
Yeah.
We need someone to do tax collecting then. That means we'd need to pay them.
Tax collecting, eh? Now, I know a lot of taxes. Of course, I figure that 90% is a good tax.
90% for what?
Everything.
Jeff pulls several faces that makes it look like he's having a stroke trying to comprehend the idea that you just had.
Exactly why
Of
are
course, we could
putting
also-
Z in taxes?
Yes!
Because he spoke loudest, Jack.
Des! Come here, you homeless man.
Yeah.
Okay then, Des. Here's my iconic advisor, Des.
You need to give him a new token.
I probably should at some point.
Des, what do you think is a reasonable tax?
0.
I'll find one for you. Keep
Stop
going.
being such a fucking socialistic, Des.
I identify more.
I found a token.
More neo-capitalist,
Here we go.
neoclassical liberal.
There we go.
Let's go with neoclassical liberal.
There's Des. Would you trust this man?
Oh, yeah, let's go with that. That's Des now. I'm gonna save that for later.
It's Chicago hobo.
Anyway, fine. What about... Let's put some taxes on
I'll be right back.
bread.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
What?
30%.
We're making a lot of baked goods.
Yeah.
Put the tax on bread. Make it a luxury item. Why the fuck has this suddenly become the most boring fucking game ever?
I don't know. And for some reminder of that one time I went on a Gmod fucking Nazi World War II roleplay server, and I became a baker. It all went badly. I had a thief, not like said, bribe, make me pay money.
Let's not get bogged down in detail here. I'm doing the whole of the gang's funding just in income and outgoings. I'm not taking fucking taxes into account. I'm
But-
never going to do that. I don't want to be an accountant. I ain't skilled enough.
Anyway, we should take some money off bread making. We should and then stuff like that. You know, nice money. Isn't that right? Des, have you not showered?
No.
Go take a shower.
Where's running water?
Yeah, where's running water?
It's not using my fucking shower.
When it's not using my fucking shower.
Do you even have a shower?
Yes, I do.
Well, I couldn't tell.
Wow. use Jack's shower.
Okay.
No.
He jumps the table and starts heading to your house. He knows where that is.
You. Just Jack just starts chasing after him.
Well, Jack is gone for a conversation now.
Fuck it. But anyway, yeah, just like, all right, Zed will handle that. We'll be selling food, rent. I'm still not sure, but we might have to.
We could get the citizen militia to handle that rent collection.
Yep.
Right then. Oh,
Who is our commanding officer of the militia?
Largo.
Largo.
Yeah, over there.
How
Yeah.
good are your men at collecting rent?
Well, I've never lived under a system that required rent before in my life, but I think I get the concept.
Oh, you're good enough.
Pretty much. It's just all of us are just working off in instinct.
Like, these systems made sense a couple hundred years ago.
We're trying to reform the society. Actually,
Are we the bad guys?
Jack's happy as long as everybody else is happy in the community, because that's what he wants to build. He wants to build a good community.
Can we take
Actually,
a
guys, are we-
5-minute breather quickly? Because I'm
Yes.
busting.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
give me one sec.
just give me a second. Then.
Alright, is there anything anyone else wants to do?
Do some drugs.
Alrighty then.
Roll notice to find drugs.
Go for it.
Joking, of course.
Jeff just keeps going back to his newspaper. She's like, I really like this thing. Oh, by the by.
Yes.
Well, you know that drug deal?
Uh-huh.
That one that you helped Solomon on?
Yes.
Well, the gang that you stole from are now long gone. They died in the fucking conflict.
Oh. Alright then.
Actually, if we didn't still have problems to deal with, I'd suggest actually going around their territory.
I'm back.
Hello. Is Tem there?
I think he's off mic. Wait, Kyle, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell Swede what you just told us again.
Oh, basically, Jeff, that gang, you know, the gang that you stole the drugs from back
Yeah.
in the pits, they're dead now.
Oh, good.
Not good for the people who lived under them, though. Basically, the whole of Central Casa is a much worse war zone than we are.
Good.
Yeah, I can't argue with that, actually. He says, just like flicking his newspaper as you do when you're exacerbated at something. But anyway, I don't know. How do you think you're gonna do?
What to do? There's too many options.
Too many options
Oh,
indeed.
on the big map. Can't quite remember.
What are you looking for?
Where that gang was that died out.
Oh.
They were in this area, Central Casa.
Oh, that area. Oh, right. Okay, that's way too far then.
Yeah.
There's no way we're getting there in time.
That would take us a couple of days to get there.
It's just like Jeff's just kind of like thinking like, fuck, you know, the whole of the north is quiet. Everyone at ceasefire ships has pointed their guns north because they're terrified of what might be up there. Central Casa is a fucking war zone, and there's no leadership in most of those sectors anymore. And here we are, about to go to war with someone who outnumbers us 3-1. That's
And-
taking Frank and Sasha into account.
And I burnt my toast.
Yeah, I was
Nobody
surprised
gives
you
a
didn't.
fuck about your fucking
Tomorrow.
toast, Jack.
And Jack didn't order gruel. What the fuck's up with the universe?
He doesn't just eat gruel.
It's mostly gruel.
Wait, but isn't there a huge full shipment out back?
Shush.
Yeah, he's savouring it.
Okay.
How long does gruel keep?
I'll look it up.
Alright,
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, it looks lovely. I'm actually looking at it for the first time.
What did you think Raw would look like based on the name?
Grey.
Yeah, that's pretty much how
It looks
I
like
imagined
porridge.
I was picturing porridge.
Well, porridge has substance. Porridge is something.
Some type of cereal, oat, wheat, or flour or rice boiled in water or milk.
Do you know what's weird?
It's a thinner version of porridge. There we go.
Do you know what's weird? I really want to try hardtack, even though I know it's the most boring thing imaginable. You know, in the fucking Navy, back in the fucking 1800s, they just have a giant, kind of like incredibly tough oat biscuit that just kept forever but tasted like nothing and broke your teeth.
You should try a 1,000-year egg.
No, I'm never touching a fucking century egg.
I watched Ashens try that once.
Didn't go well. Arguably, it went better than expected, though. But yeah, you've got options. I've thrown you a bunch of plot hooks, and you're not going to be able to deal with all of those. Unless you're fucking gods. Are you gods? Or are you man?
I think that's what Jack's knowledge is. His knowledge is just knowledge of gruel. He knows how to make it.
Okay, I'm just going to bullet point the plot points on here just so it's easier to keep track of.
I've also just started doing something that I should have done a very long time ago.
Yes.
I keep my notes open throughout the game, and not only that, I also write in what the fuck you guys do. But yeah, if you guys want to do anything, well, there's options.
How long have we been going?
About an hour and a half. New Light, oh shit. Rust Monster and Wasteland Warriors, oh shit. Missing Slaves, what the fuck are they? Or where the fuck are they?
The fuck are they?
Fuck's up with that?
This is just Kane just writing down
He's just scribbling it while just like Jeff looks on.
money. We have none. Well, we barely have any, but yeah.
Actually, oh, hang on, I'll do this now, just so I'm gonna update your finances like the lovely person I am, and then I'll do the actual math of it. But like basically within a few days, you start selling food, you start getting caravans up, and you lose the errand trade route. But on the other hand,
Zed's gang, what's that? Lol. Wait,
Who
do we
knows?
know of Zed's gang?
no,
Yeah.
none of you in
Yeah.
character have found out
Oh.
about it yet. It might happen one day.
Well, I thought this was being done in character.
Yeah, that one is a joke, but this one's also a joke.
Well, no, that's not a joke.
I'll do the math on this later on, but yeah.
Okay, and then
But look at your income now.
Did you know that gruel was a staple food of the ancient Greeks?
What
They don't
boring
care,
fucks. Who are the... Jeff asked, who the fuck are the ancient Greeks?
Good question. I'll do research. Oh, hey. Oh, nah, never mind. That dog next door will not shut up.
So I'm going to throw another thing your way then.
yeah,
If no one's going to be proactive, I'm going to do stuff.
go for it. I'm out of ideas, so
No, I can't really think. I'm a bit really distracted, to be honest, sorry.
It's fine. We'll wrap up maybe after this unless we have a second wind and you guys
Yeah.
want to continue on.
yeah, go for it.
A stock image appears. Enlarged.
Dear God.
Oh no!
Where?
It's like, okay, so I'm going to say this is like a day or two after your meeting with, like, Frank and Sash and all that. Also, it doesn't have to be on the same day. If you guys want to move ahead in days and such, then by
Yeah.
all means.
Yeah, I just like thinking of ideas, but given that my searches have come up empty. Oh yes, we had a little thing called the Remnant. Actually, no, we'll leave that for now.
Well, you'll leave it.
Yeah.
I won't. Do you remember after Salinger died,
Yes.
a very strange man came to meet you who walked awkwardly and had very, very kind of muted facial expressions and jerks and such.
Yeah.
He walks into your bar. He's once again carrying a briefcase and a long kind of list.
Huh. What do you want?
Hang on, should I move the chairs and tables back?
Yes.
Yeah.
My map isn't updated.
Yeah, we're still on the
Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. What the hell were you on about?
Sorry.
Oh god. Okay, that's not. I thought he'd be like crack dealer sort of crazy.
No, it was always a
looks
guy.
like
It was a guy in a suit, just kind of walks and talks awkwardly. He sits down across from Kane and he just looks up and says, "Remember me?"
early. I only remember important people.
Did you learn that one in your school?
I ready my shotgun. Which
Oh yeah, you have
school?
2 shotguns now.
Yeah.
So two sawn-off shotguns.
Yes.
He slaps down his briefcase on the table, flicks it open, and then just pulls out a single like A4 sheet of paper and slams his briefcase shut and just starts reading. Antonius Slam, Marcus Rise, Salinger, and now Cutter, along with extraction leaders such as Martinez. These are names of people you have taken away from us. This is a capital offence by our standards, Kane. You rebuked me when I offered you an invitation to our group, and I'm here not to extend an olive branch, as I tried to one time, which you so arrogantly denied. I'm here to warn you that justice is incoming.
Very good.
You're right.
You have brought us out into the public eye. This has never happened before, and after next week, it will not happen again.
But yeah, because you're already in the public's eye.
We'll leave it. This isn't the first time. He looks at Kane, and for once he smiles and says, "You do realise that Salinger was your greatest victory against us. He was a lich. You've only stopped us momentarily. He'll be back and working for us any day now."
Oh, don't be so sure about that.
Jack readies his fist.
Did I just hear a fist cocking?
Yes.
You
His
joke
fists
about
are-
that, but there's a guy in WWE who basically does that. Like one of his moves is the Superman punch, and he like pretends to cock his fist whenever he's gonna use it.
Oh my
Kind of
god.
ridiculous. Oh, if I remember, I'll link a video when we're done.
Jack's fists are pump action.
Kane, do you have any last requests to us? Any words that I can tell my superiors before you die?
Yes. Just one. Go to hell.
Oh, I was about to punch him as well.
Do you do anything, or are you just telling him to go to hell?
Alright. It's time. Come in here, threaten us and do evil gloating and monologuing.
Just don't miss. Okay.
There's not even a look of surprise on his face when you pull out your shotgun and just aim it at him.
Alright, and that is... Sorry if I didn't it back.
That's fine. You can roll your wild as well. Not to mention, what were you using?
The shotgun.
Shotgun.
Okay, so that hit with a raise then.
I'll just roll the wild just in case. Okay.
So that is a 4d6 of damage. Against an he's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, this guy was just a middleman. What's curious about him, though, is there is kind of a whirring electronic noise when he dies, and when when everything clears and you can see again, he is all metallic on the inside. There's just gears and sparks of electricity, and the top of his head is just completely gone.
What?
Huh.
It's a robot. Or
He was a
is he-
fembot.
Well, no one checks beneath the suit. Don't start now.
And I searched him to see if he had anything on him that might be of any interest. Noticed. Notice.
He did have a derringer, like, at his ankle. He didn't even reach for it.
He was
Oh,
practically begging to die, so...
I was looking for any particular notes on his group.
No, all he had was the list of deceased remnants that you lot had killed.
I guess we won't be...
And as you go into his briefcase, there's a very official-looking note that just says "Okayed for death," and it's got all of your names on it, and Jeff's name, and Largo's name.
What?
Uh-oh.
Nobody... No. Now they've drawn the line.
It doesn't have any kind of date or like thing of when the hit is going to go down, but you know that they know where you live. This guy
Can
turned
I
up at the
keep
bar.
a body for scraps?
Oh yeah, you can totally use the metal.
Okay.
This guy can be recycled.
Saving the environment, one remnant operative at a time.
Make another notice check.
Me. Wait, us.
You can jump in on this one.
Right.
Oh yeah, you do find the tracking chip.
Oh, shit.
Son of a bitch.
Hmm.
Well, guess my impulsive nature kind of went against us there, guys.
Just rip out the tracking chip and just crush it in my palm.
Oh, that must have hurt.
He's very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus
He
Christ.
crashes it between his buttocks.
Ted has just been sitting here sipping a drink and like, yeah.
Did he even react when Kane just blew that guy's head off?
Nope. He was like, Kane, please, I'm drinking.
Where's George? Oh, he's still there.
And so we went hick-diggity down the street, Joe.
Nobody says hick diggity anymore.
We ruffle-stomped them. LOL.
Jeff just leaves in and says, Kane, I'm kind of concerned about George. No one says ruffle stomp anymore.
Yo, diggity. I would have moved him, but I can't move him.
Well, they
That's
were
okay,
with-
we just need to find him a copy of StarCraft.
Yeah, hang on. Doesn't Swede get ownership of them?
Mm-hmm.
He does now.
Oh, yay.
Oh, so hello there, youngsters.
There we go. Do you still miss was it Johnny?
Johnny.
Oh, Johnny. I've gotten over him now.
I was asking Zed.
Ah, yes. I've
Oh,
gotten
okay.
over him.
Oh, alright. Oh, Johnny. Oh, fuck it.
Jeff just walks over to Jack. Can you get the body out of here? It's kind of distressing the customers.
Oh, I see.
I thought I took it away already, but
Oh,
yeah. Jack just takes it and just stores it over here for now, and he's going to take it back to his place later. He might fix it. You can delete it though, don't worry. But he's going to save the parts. You never know.
you never know. And you just all found out that fully functional robots are knocking about with somewhat human intelligence.
Yeah, that wasn't clockwork like, but then again, who knows?
Never seen a fucking robot before. That's news to me.
This just gets weirder and weirder. I haven't really got any other ideas for stuff to do at the moment.
Okay, we can wrap up the session here if you guys.
I think wrap it up really.
All right, so next week meeting with those lots and think of more ideas.
Yes.
It's time for more. It's time to do taxes.
Oh, no!
Casa City, the boring years. This is the boring season.
This is the tax arc after the pits arc.
Ah, great.